Hello, this is Collector513 again with another collection video. This is going to be the biggest of genres. I've done all my genres in video games, from fighting games to role-playing strategy puzzle games, first-person shooting games, um, sports, racing. This is of my action adventure genre. This is the last of the genres of my video game collection. So let's get started, because this is a very, very, very big collection of action adventure video games. No Resident Evil, Haunting Ground, Blood Rain are not included in this collection, because to me, those are horror games. Resident Evil is a very large horror franchise, and they made some action-oriented video games throughout their history, but I don't consider those action games. So let's get started. First game, actually, these are all my Sony video games from PS1, PS5, PS Vita, and PSP in alphabetical order. Kuji the Heartless, Apocalypse, Bubsy 3D. This game is crappy. I didn't care for that. Crash Bandicoot 2. Crusaders of Might and Magic. Remember, these are all action adventure video games. Danger Girl. Death Trap Dungeon. It's a hack and slash action game. Fear Effect. Fear Effect 2. Retro Helix. Fighting Force 2. Hearts of Darkness. Iron Man, EXO, Man of War, and Heavy Metal. Oh, wait a minute. A Mega Man 8 Anniversary Edition. Mega Man X4. Literally my favorite Mega Man of all time. I love everything about that Mega Man game. Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid VR Missions. Perfect Weapon. Rayman. Spawn, The Eternal. Spec Ops, Stealth Patrol. Spec Ops, Ranger Elite. Spec Ops, Covert Assault. Spec Ops, Airborne Commando. Siphon Filter. Siphon Filter 2. Siphon Filter 3. Tomb Raider. Adventure games. Tomb Raider 2, starring Lara Croft. Wait a minute. Sorry, guys. Tomb Raider 3, Adventures of Lara Croft. Trying to do these in order. I don't know how that game got. Wow. Tomb Raider, The Last Revelation. Tomb Raider Chronicles. VIP. Starring Pamela Anderson. And last but not least, for the PlayStation action adventure video games, Wild 9. Now we move on to PS2, which is the largest collection of action adventure video games. 007, Everything or Nothing. .007, From Russia with Love. And these here are third person action games. They are not first person like the other 007 games. 007 Quantum of Solace. So if you look these up, they're listed as action adventure games. Or excuse me, action games. 50 Cent Bulletproof. Alias. Armored Core 2. Bad Boys Miami Takedown. Bully. Catwoman. Chaos Legion. Contra. Shattered Soldier. Crimson Sea 2. Dead to Rights. Dead to Rights 2. Devil Kings. Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 2. Devil May Cry 3. Dante's Awakening. Dragon Ball Z Sagas. Dynasty Warriors 2. Dynasty Warriors 3. Dynasty Warriors Extreme Legends Dynasty Warriors 3. Dynasty Warriors 4. Extreme Legends Dynasty Warriors 5. Dirge of the Cerberus Final Fantasy 7. Freedom Fighters. Demon Stone. Genji, Dawn of the Samurai. Godei, Elemental Force. God of War. Where it all began. God of War 2. Grand Theft Auto 3. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. Gun. Gungrave. Overdose. Haven. Call of the King. Headhunter. Headhunter Redemption. Ico. Jack and Daxter. Jack 2. Jack 3. Jack X Combat Racing. Lara Croft Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness. Lara Croft Tomb Raider, Legend. Mafia. What in the world? I don't know why that was in the middle. Wow. Lara Croft Tomb Raider Anniversary. This should have been with the other Tomb Raider games. I don't understand why these games get... I don't really understand that. I really have no idea. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Is when I have them stacked in my, shelves and everything. They're not out of order or out of, it's weird. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. Max Payne. I enjoyed all of these. Love Max Payne. Very grim. Max Payne, Max Payne 2. The Fall of Max Payne. Maximo, Ghosts to Glory. Maximo, Army of Zen. Maximo versus the Army of Zen. Mega Man X8. Mercenaries, Playground of Destruction. Mercenaries 2, World in Flames. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Metal Gear Solid 2, Substance. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. My favorite Metal Gear from the entire franchise. I love this game so much. Everything about it is perfect. Perfect. Metal Gear Solid 3, Substances. Mortal Kombat, Shaolin Monks. Yes, there are a few Mortal Kombat action games. Mythology Sub-Zero Special Forces, stay in that one. Samurai Legend, Musashi. You know what? Musashi Samurai Legend. Nano Breaker. This is a hack and slash action game. Nightshade. This is the sequel to the game Shinobi on the PS2. I do not have Shinobi. I want Shinobi to complete that collection for the PS2. They did have early releases for the Sega Genesis. I do have 2 of those. Okami. Ani. Onimusha Warlords. Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny. Onimusha 3, Demon Siege. This is my favorite Onimusha from the franchise. My favorite one. Onimusha Dawn of Dreams. Portal Runner. This is a spin-off from the Army Men franchise, the Army Men games. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. Prince of Persia, The Two Thrones. Prince of Persia, Warrior Within. Psyops, The Mindgate Conspiracy. Red Dead Revolver. I need the other Red Dead game. My God, there's so many of them out. I don't have any of them. Like the ones on PS3, the one on PS4. I don't have any Red Dead besides that one. Neither for Ratchet and Clank. I need all of these. Ratchet and Clank, Going Commando. This is the only Ratchet and Clank game I have. There are so many of these out. You know, I want them. Jet Li, Rise to Honor. Rise of the Kasai, or Kasei. Or if I said it correctly the first time. Knowing how to say that. Robotech Battle Cry. There is a second one now called Robotech Invasion. I don't have that one. I need that. They have both the Robotechs for the 6th generation consoles. Rogue Ops. This is like a female Metal Gear Splinter Cell. Female version. Rygar. This came out for the Nintendo years ago. It was stolen. Yeah, they had a God of War formula. Very fun action adventure game. Samurai Warriors. Scarface. The World Is Yours. I absolutely love this film. Oh my goodness, I've watched that movie a million times. It's my favorite movie of all time. Shadow of Destiny. Shadow of Rome. Shadow of the Colossus. This is the sequel to Ico, by the way. Sonic Mega Collection Plus. And by the way, if you want to know what this Mega Collection has on it, there you go. This is a compilation of Sonic games from the past on the Sega Genesis. SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs. SOCOM 2, U.S. Navy SEALs. SOCOM 3, U.S. Navy SEALs. This gave me an idea for a new video, by the way. SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs, Combined Assault. This was the last SOCOM game released with the PS2. Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man Friend or Foe. Spider-Man, Web of Shadows. Star Wars, or Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. Lego Star Wars, the video game. Star Wars Battlefront. These are the action Star Wars games, because there's a lot of them that are aerial combat shooter type Star Wars games, and racing. So I knew not to include those. Star Wars Battlefront 2. I only am showing the action oriented, the third person action games, Star Wars games, are the only ones I'm showing off. I do have all the other racing and shooting ones that are to consider shooting genre and racing genre. Star Wars Bounty Hunter. Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Star Wars The Clone Wars, Republic Heroes. Star Wars The Clone Wars. For those who are Star Wars fans, I have every Star Wars game on the PS2. I am now working on the PS1, getting all the Star Wars games. Then PS3, then PS4, then 5, so I can have them all for the PlayStation consoles. Star Wars The Force Unleashed. I would love to have all the Star Wars games. I love Star Wars. I'm a huge fan. State of Emergency. State of Emergency 2. Siphon Filter. The Omega Strain. Siphon Filter, Dark Mirror. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Battle Nexus. The Bouncer. The Getaway. The Getaway Black Monday. The Godfather of the Game. The Incredible Hulk, Ultimate Destruction. The Matrix, Path of Neo. The Mark of Kree. Wait a minute. That's the last one. I'm going to do these in order. My apologies. The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. This has nothing to do with the other two games, but it's still before the Two Towers and Return of the King. The Lord of the Rings is Two Towers. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. The Scorpion King. This case. I've seen better days. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. I felt that was a Metal Gear copycat when it first came out. I didn't like it. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow. But I grew on it. I grew to like Splinter Cell. Because I bought them all and played them all and beat them all. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Double Agent. True Crime, Streets of LA. True Crime, New York City. Ultimate Spider-Man. I do have all the Spider-Man games released on the PS2. Urban Reign. I need one. Beautiful Joe 2. It is a bit pricey though. X-Men Legends. X-Men Legends 2. Rise of the Apocalypse. X3. The official game. Yakuza. Yakuza 2. Zone of Enders. And last but not least for the PS2 action games, Zone of Enders 2. Now we'll move on to the PS3 action adventure video games. Army of Two. Army of Two 40th Day. Army of Two, The Devil's Cartel. I have a lot of Assassin's Creed games. A lot. Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Assassin's Creed Revelations. Assassin's Creed Ezio Trilogy. These are the games that are on this trilogy. Assassin's Creed 3. Assassin's Creed Rogue. I need Black Flag in the other collection to top off my Assassin's Creed collection for PS3. The Batman, the Telltale series. This is a season pass disc, as you can see. For those wondering. Batman Arkham Asylum. This one Batman game started perfecting. Love the Arkham games. Batman Arkham City. Game of the Year edition. Batman Arkham Origins. Bayonetta. Beyond Two Souls. Conan. Devil May Cry 4. Grand Theft Auto 4. Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City. Grand Theft Auto 5. Genji. Dawn of the Days of the Blade. Forgot the name of that. Ghostbusters, the video game. God of War 3. God of War Saga. Includes 5 games. These are the games that are included on it. Heavenly Sword. Heavy Rain. Infamous. Infamous 2. Kane Lynch. Dead Men. Kane Lynch 2. Dog Days. L.A. Noire. Lego Star Wars. The Complete Saga. Lego Batman, the video game. Lego Indiana Jones, the original adventures. Lego Indiana Jones 2, the adventure continues. Lego Star Wars 3, the Clone Wars. Lego Disney Pirates of the Caribbean, the video game. Lego Harry Potter, years 5 through 7. Lego Batman 2, DC Superheroes. Lego The Lord of the Rings. Lego Marvel Superheroes. Lego The Hobbit. Lego The Lego Movie video game. Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Lego Jurassic World. And last Lego game, Lego Avengers. Marvel Avengers. Lollipop Chainsaw. And this is an action adventure game. I was in question about it because what she fights in it. I thought it was a horror game. It's not at all. They don't even mention horror anywhere over the internet when I look for it. Mafia 2. I usually do not buy greatest hits, but I bought this greatest hits game because of those, DLCs that come with it. And I'm a huge trophy guy, so yeah, I wanted to complete those DLCs for the trophies. So in that case, I bought the greatest hits version. Max Payne 3. Metal Gear Solid 4. Guns of the Patriots. Metal Gear Rising. Revengeance. Mirror's Edge. Minecraft. PlayStation 3 Edition. Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands. Remember Me. Saints Row 2. Saints Row the Third. Saints Row 4. I am currently playing this right now. Saints Row Gat Out of Hell. John Woo presents Stranglehold. The Godfather Part 2. I really want the first one, but it's pricey. For those who know, yeah, that game is pricey. There's a few PS3 games out there that are, pricey. That is one of them. The Last of Us. The Wolf Among Us. Telltale's game series. Now, as for the Telltale's games, people are wondering, like, how are those action adventure games? They are adventure and action oriented. I did research. Because they're episodic, like choose what to say or choose your destiny. So they consider those action adventure oriented. So yeah, Batman, Tales of Borderland, Guardians of the Galaxy, The Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us. I have all of these listed as action adventure games. The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead Season 2. The Tomb Raider Trilogy. These are the games that are on the trilogy. Tomb Raider Underworld. Tomb Raider. Uncharted. Drake's Fortune. Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception. Okay, we are done with PS3 action adventure games. Now we're moving on to my PlayStation 4 action adventure games. A Plague Tale. Innocence. Batman, the Telltale series. Batman, the Enemy Within. Batman, Arkham Knight. Control. Deponia. These are point and click adventure games. These are point and click adventure games. Deponia. A lot of people may not even have heard of Deponia. Chaos of Deponia. I actually want to get the rest of these. There are about 4 of them out, 4 or 5. Yeah, want to get them all. I like Deponia. Deponia is a really good game. Detroit. Become Human. These type of games are action adventure oriented as well. Beyond Two Souls, Detroit Become Human, Heavy Rain, those type of games. Disney classic games, Aladdin and Lion King. Those are basically remasters of the old Sega Genesis titles. Erica. This here is another game that it's more of a movie type game. It's on the same play level of Detroit Become Human, Heavy Rain. Is like that. Game of Thrones. Telltale game series. I forgot to mention that too. Telltale did that as well. Horizon Zero Dawn, the complete edition. Infamous First Light. Infamous Second Son. Knack. This was literally the very, very first PS4 game I ever received or played in my entire life. Knack 2. Lego Marvel Superheroes. Lego, the Lego Movie video game. These Lego games are boxed, limited editions. So I didn't stack these. You know, I'm just going to show them off. Lego DC Superheroes, Lego DC Super Villains Deluxe Edition. Yeah, I didn't include these with the other ones. I didn't want to stack them on top of the boxes. I didn't want to crush them. Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Here they're not in any type of order. Lego Deluxe Edition, or Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, the Deluxe Edition. Lego Star Wars, The Force Awakens. And last, for the Lego box sets, Lego Batman 3, Beyond Gotham. Lego Hobbit. Lego Jurassic World. Lego Dimensions. Lego Marvel Avengers. Lego City Undercover. Lego Harry Potter Collection. It has years 1 through 4, years 5 through 7. Lego the Ninjago video game. Lego The Incredibles. The Lego Movie 2, the video game. Life is Strange. These are adventure games. I looked these up because I was very unsure about what type of games these were. Life is Strange games. Life is Strange, Before the Storm. Mafia, the Definitive Edition. Mafia 2, Definitive Edition. Mafia 3. Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series. Marvel Spider-Man, Game of the Year Edition. This is everything I'm trying to show you all, but the glare is not playing. So I refuse to do that. I don't want to glare you all to death. Medieval. This is a remake of the PS1 game. That's what it looks like. I just thought I'd show you guys because this was a total new thing to me. I had no idea there was a remake of the medieval game. I really like those. I played the demos and never was able to getting around to the games, but I enjoyed the demos of Medieval on PS1. Those are really fun. Metal Gear Solid 5, Ground Zeroes. Minecraft Story Mode, Telltale's game series. The Complete Adventure. Minecraft Season 2, Story Mode. Onimusha Warlords. Saints Row the Third Remastered. Shenmue 1 and 2. Tales from the Borderlands, a Telltale game series. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. The Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls collection. The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead Season 2. The Walking Dead: A New Frontier. The Walking Dead: The Final Season. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Uncharted: The Nathan Drake Collection. If you want to know what Uncharted games are on this collection, there you go. Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs 2. And last, for the action adventure games on PS4, Watch Dogs Legion. Now we will move on to PS5 action adventure games. I am sorry you all, I forgot to show one PS4 game, part of my action adventure collection. This is Sleeping Dogs. I have this on display, so I set it to the side, and it wasn't with the other games. Now let's get started on PS5 action adventure games and Marvel Spider-Man Remastered. Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. Marvel Spider-Man 2. Forspoken. Gotham Knights. Saints Row. And last, for the action games on the PS5, Stellar Blade. I literally just got done playing and platinuming this game, getting it at 100%. I rather enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Now, let's move on to my PSP and PS Vita. Those are the last of the Sony action adventure games. The handhelds. Okay, these are the action games I have for my PlayStation Portable Console or handhelds. Starting with the God of War, Chains of Olympus. God of War, Ghosts of Sparta. Metal Gear Solid, Peace Walker. And last, for the PSP games, I don't have many. The Godfather, Mob Wars. Now let's move on to my PS Vita action adventure games. A very small collection as well with those. Lego, Lord of the Rings. Lego, Harry Potter, years 5 through 7. Lego Batman 2, DC Superheroes. Lego Hobbit. Lego Marvel Superheroes, Universe in Peril. Lego, the Lego Movie video game. Lego Batman 3, Beyond Gotham. Lego Ninjago, Nindroids. Lego Jurassic World. Lego Avengers. Shinobi 2, Revenge of Zen. And last, for the PS Vita, Uncharted Golden Abyss. Now we are done with my Sony action adventure games. Now we move on to the Nintendo. Starting from the NES to the Super NES to the N64 to the GameCube, the Wii, Wii U, and handhelds. Let's get started. Starting with, and they are A to Z, by the way, Back to the Future. Bad Dudes. Blaster Master. Contra. The very first game me and my dad played together. Co-op. The very first co-op game I've ever played my entire life. Double Dragon. Home Alone 2. Lost in New York. Guerrilla War. Kung Fu. Mario Bros. Mega Man 2. Man, these games are crazy expensive. With the boxes and everything, they're almost $1,000. Man, they're expensive. Super expensive. Mega Man 6. I think the other ones are, man, some of the most expensive Nintendo games I've seen. Metal Gear. Where it all began. Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden 2. River City Ransom. RoboCop. Snake's Revenge. Mario or Super Mario Bros. / Duck Hunt. Super Mario Bros. 2. Super Mario Bros. 3. Target Renegade. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. If you want the arcade game experience that, we all enjoyed it in the 90s as kids, here you go. That's it. That's the game right there, the arcade game. The Goonies 2. This never was made into a movie. Ironic. Why would they make a game, but there was no movie? The Legend of Zelda. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I do have the movie to this and love it. Now we are done with the Nintendo action adventure games. Now let's move on to the Super Nintendo action adventure games. Batman Forever. Man, I remember that game being harder than crap. Man, it was hard. Donkey Kong Country. This is one game I was able to beat as a kid. And this too. Donkey Kong Country. Diddy Kong's Quest. Jurassic Park. Part 2. The chaos continues. Lethal Weapon. Mega Man X has the best intro song I've ever heard. Man, the intro level song is amazing. MTV's Beavis and Butthead.